John was a very likable, lovable guy. He loved music. He sang all the time. He could play the piano. We saw life with so much hope, just spiraling downhill. Okay, hello, my name's Loretta Nipper. We had 3 sons. 2 sons are actually in the ministry, and then our 3rd son seemed to go with a different drummer. He marched with a different band, and he had some circumstances happen to him early in his life that made him not care too much for Christian authority, and he started rebelling, and he started getting to things, sin that he shouldn't. He had a testimony of being saved, but he just never could seem to really break through from those demons. He just would not follow our rules and was not even trying to do right. And we actually had to make him pack his stuff up and leave our home. And his dad, Tom, took him and dropped him off at a homeless camp. We just couldn't keep enabling him. We had to cut all ties. It's the hardest thing I've ever done as a mom, to kick your child out of the home, you know. It definitely is the hardest thing I've ever done, but you just have to do it, and you just have to remember that God is there and God can change them, and you have to pray for them. I think with him, I think I learned the true meaning of pray without ceasing, because I don't think he ever was out of my mind at any time. And I just had to turn him over to God, because there was nothing I could do. It had to be God. He was in and out of halfway houses. He was on the street, homeless. There were times we didn't really know where he was. And it was during this time that I began to look at the homeless community in a completely different light. They've gotten themselves into such a vicious cycle that they can't find a job because they don't have a home. They can't clean up because they don't have a home. And it just continues on and on. Of course, a lot of it is from bad choices that they've chosen to make. I think to myself, though, when I see them, do they have a praying mom and dad? Like we were praying for our son. Are they a mommy or a daddy? Is there a little boy or a little girl that's wondering where my mommy is? Is my daddy coming home tonight? And most importantly, all our soul that Jesus died for. My husband and I have prayed to ask God to help us to be a help to parents or to these people on the streets. Well, last year in 2017, our son had moved down to Hope County against his dad's advice, and March 27th, the police knocked on our door at 3 o'clock in the morning to tell us that our son had been murdered. It really had nothing to do with his choices he had made, except for that one choice to move down there against God's will and against his parents' advice. I can't stop at a red light and look at those people, you know, because I see John standing there. I wish everybody could see those people that are standing out there and just know that they are a soul that Jesus died for.